welcome. It is the beginning of December, even though I know this will be put out at the beginning of January, but right now it's the beginning of December. It's a good day today. It's my birthday and I am 7 days post-op. It's all, the swelling's quite good. I still have to be a bit careful with eating. It's actually my 50th, so it's a bit of a shame because we couldn't really go out to eat because I couldn't like chew stuff properly, so we've put that off for another week. But I got some gorgeous prezzies. I just wanted to show you some of them because you'll like them, because we love all these sort of woolly things here and Highland cows and sheep, so I thought I would show you some of them. So these are a couple of my presents, not that. Sorry about that board, that's for filming. But look at this. Right, so I got this. It's a Beryl. She's a Rendell. So Rendell have brought out loads of new things. But gosh, look at this fleece. It's not, let's focus please. So it's not, there's no way that is actual sheep wool, but it really, really looks like it is. I don't think it is. It's so soft. I am not sure. It can't be. How can they get? I'm sure it's synthetic. But anyway, I shall have a look on the label. But yeah, this is Beryl. Beryl is lovely. Little Rendell. But I was kind of like, oh, I don't really want any other little soft things. But actually, I really want Beryl. She's gorgeous. And then my husband got me this as well. It is a the Christmas Post 2023, and it's a limited edition Rendell mug. And for me, it's quite pertinent because obviously I end up posting stuff all the time around this time of year. So I absolutely love that. That's nice. Then I got these, which are Johanna Yinton earrings. She is a YouTuber I follow. She does really gorgeous videos, so definitely worth going to have a look at her stuff. But yeah, it's nice to be able to support another YouTuber. And I just got this book, and I know you'll probably think, oh, it's not needle felting. No, but it's felt flowers, and I might want to do some for my display. Look at things like that one there, and yeah, they're just so interesting. Look at that. And I don't think they're going to be horrendously hard. Let me try and turn the pages. Loads and loads and loads. Honestly, so many photos. So I really wanted that book as well. So, and I'll show you the picture I've got upstairs. So I got this picture, which is a Lucy Pittaway limited edition print, and this was what I chose for my birthday. I really, really wanted it. It's really gorgeous, and it's going to go up here with the other one we have. We only have two, but I do love her style. This is Herdy Soul, so it looks really grey. It's not that grey. I just can't get good light because it's such a miserable day. The snow has all melted. But yeah, so really happy with these two. So things to update you on. Thank you to my good friend Pat who told me about this, but Andrea Hunter is doing she released her workshop dates, and she is a 2D wet felter. I think she does some sewing work as well on top of the pictures. But I have seen, this is her book, and I had seen it. So she does really beautiful 2D pictures. Let me try and get you a little bit closer. Hopefully it will have zoomed in. So it's a workshop day. There's only 5 of you on the course, and it's moderately expensive, but I always say to myself, will I learn something? You know, will it be beneficial? And absolutely it's going to be beneficial to me, because just show you some of her other ones. So we're going to be doing a 2D wet felt picture. She also does some tapestry, some sewing work on them, I think, as well, for extra detail. But you go to her studio. It's in the middle of the Yorkshire Dales. I'm going to try and video some of it. Obviously, I can't video all of it. It's a little bit unfair on the other ladies or gentlemen there. But yeah, thank you so much, Pat, for letting me know about that. Otherwise, I would have no idea about some of these workshops. It is always about finding out about who does workshops where. There's no one central sort of website where you can go to for needle felting or wet felting or stuff for workshops. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yes, I am in my office on my birthday. I had an order to do, and we're getting to the stage where in the next week or so people start to get panicky about when they order and will things arrive on time. And I set my dates quite early for posting because it's quite stressful, because I get worried if things don't arrive. If they're a present, they've got to arrive, and it's not my fault if Royal Mail can't deliver them when they say they will. But so yes, I do. I love my job, so I am going to come in on my birthday, and guess what? I am going to do some felting too. So I am doing the videos for the baubles. I've sort of got one, and I'm going to put it up and then do the next few as I go along. So I'm going to get those up, which I really like the set of baubles, and I hung them on my tree for the photo shoot, and then they're going to go back on my tree once done, because I need them in for the filming. But so I'm doing them, but I'm not going to do that on my birthday. I've had to just take it easy, because when I'm felting, sometimes I was clenching my jaw a bit. I know you concentrate so much, so that wasn't good for my muscles here because they're hurting. But anyway, so I'm doing that, but at night time when I can't film, I'm doing a Racka sheep, which is going to be really interesting. And then last night on Planet Earth 3, I saw the spirit bear, and I know somebody I've seen has done a spirit bear before, but it's when you see something like that and you really want to felt it, that's when, you know, it's lovely. And you know, I got a hamper for my birthday, and it arrived yesterday, so I opened it in case it had sort of food in it that had to go in the fridge, even though it's my birthday today. And it was beautiful. The hamper was lovely. It sort of had afternoon tea stuff in it, but I looked at the hamper and I was like, wow, that's going to look so good on my craft display. so it was a really good present, thank you so much. But yeah, and like I said, looking at this one and the way in which they've done the wool, that's incredible. I need to know about that, so because that is not wool, but anyway, I've shown you that already. So yeah, I shall be doing some of that and filming for the baubles. So it's lovely to have you with me on my birthday.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
So I had lots of orders over my birthday weekend, which was really lovely. Thank you so much if that was any of you. I keep thinking it's going to slow down, but it hasn't yet. Now, this is, I do the wreath on my door, and it's the 3rd year I've done it, and I collect everything from our walks, like completely sort of wild. This is willow from my willow tree out the back that I cut in summer. And I've just been kind of making it up as I go along. So you put the willow tree all around itself, and then I just take stuff and I layer it on really thickly in one direction only. And like I said, it's my 3rd year doing this, and you know, it actually comes out looking all right. And there were loads of berries on the hollies this year. I don't know if anyone else does their own wreath and notice that, because in the past I've struggled to get everything, but there it is all done. So really pleased with that. So you join me on the 8th, and I'm just doing the video for the squirrel, so I thought I'd chat to you. I'm not filming this bit because it takes it takes forever if I was to film every single bit of it, so this is me just finishing the head. But Mr. Owl went up yesterday, and he is my favourite, and the video got the most number of views ever. It's like on 1.3 thousand views, and it's not even 24 hours yet. So thank you, everybody who's been watching it. I think I've had some new people from that. I think YouTube has recommended me to people that don't felt as well, because I've got a couple of people saying, oh, I've never done this. That looks really good. So yeah, so that's brilliant. So the second one is going up tomorrow. I'm filming the 3rd. I should be able to get ahead slightly so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, if I get this one done today, anyway, yeah, so I should be on top of it to get them all out, one every 2 days, which is really good. And you know, everyone's doing vlogmas at the moment, and it's not something I would ever do, I get why people do it, because if you didn't know, you earn more money during the Christmas season from advertisers. But I don't know, I just think I wouldn't have enough to say every day. And I do watch some of them and I try, and I think, I don't know, if there's a few people that I really quite like, but I don't think it's something I would ever do, because I would run out of stuff to do. Somebody once said, you know, how do you come up with things to film all the time? Well, it's over the space of a month, mine, so there's always something to film. It's absolutely fine. You know, it's not a problem doing it like that way. So I'm looking forward to getting these guys done. Then I've got another 2 videos I would love to get out before Christmas. Not going to say what they are because I probably won't manage to get both of them done, but I think they would be perfect to get out before Christmas. And then I've got my end of year as well, and we're into January. I can't believe it already. Now, yes, so my next online course is probably going to be Mr. Herdwick. I shall get that. I would like to start that after I do the, what's it called, the Racka sheep that I've got on the window ledge. I just want to do the Racka sheep. And if you want to do something, you know, goodness, I don't do this job so I can't do what I want to do every now and again. I do it so I, you know, can be creative. So I'm going to do Mr. Herdwick then, and then I also have worked out what I'm going to do workshop wise next year, and I will announce that in January. But I'm really excited about it. I've pinned it down to what I would want to do that is exciting for me. I found a place as well that's a reasonable price. So my village hall is lovely, and I've showed you once, there's a little craft market they have there in one of the vlogs. But for me to hire it for the whole weekend is, get this, £180. £180. I'm like, that's literally, I mean, yeah, it's 2 days, obviously it's £90 a day, but even then that's like most of your profit. So I found a village hall which is really close and a bit cheaper. I think my village hall is so expensive because it's got a bar and it can do a lot more than some other village halls, so that's why. But anyway, so I think I found a place. Part of me was like, well, I could do it at Unity, where, but then you'd have to buy all the teas and coffees, and I don't want that. I want to be able to include that in the price. And I don't want it because Unity is a coffee shop, if anyone doesn't know, and it's quite busy. So I'd rather have it somewhere quieter where I could play some nice quiet music, and then I can take some extra bits and bobs for people if they're looking to purchase other things or wools or stuff like that. So I think a village hall is better, and it's going to be in the summer months. I'm looking at May after I go to my workshop with Andrea Hunter. So yeah, that's it. I just sort of want to catch you up on a few things, and I'll crack on with these guys, crack on with the Racka sheep, which I'm excited to show you that when it's done. Just the horns just look really exciting to do, don't they? Oh yeah, I put a sale in my Etsy shop, literally only 10%, but it just pushes people over that edge of if it's in their basket. And I sold 2 of my punch needle embroidery hoop pictures, so I was really pleased about that, because you know, I'm just practicing and I'm just having a bit of fun with it at the moment, but to actually sell 2 of them as well, that was, you know, really nice. So thank you, whoever bought those. Right, so I'll crack on with this. I wanted to show you this one as well that I completed, which was sort of, oh, I sold the other one. Similar to the other one I did, but I did the horns differently, nicer eyes, and a nice background. So yeah, pleased with that one. Maybe a few more tweaks around the nose, but yeah, definitely getting better. The kits are right down, so I'm back out to the garage. That's the Highland cow, so I've ordered wool, so I'm going to do those today, but it's really cold in the garage, so I'm going to wrap up warm. And I just wanted to show you, so I've bought something to go here. It's in the garage. I've just picked it up because basically these drawers are collapsing under the weight. So the top lot are all really good and I can get in, but I can't get in the bottom ones. And I've got my books down there. That kind of annoys me. I wanted something to go here. This is going to have to move along, but I'll just show you what I got. We went and picked it up. So here it is. I just picked up this chest of drawers that I got off eBay. Good old eBay. got to sand it, so I'm going to sand it down. I quite like it because it's quite tall, sort of up to sort of chest height, and quite narrow. There's my little World of Wool delivery, which I'm going to open up and do some kits now. But yeah, so we've just collected this and it fitted in my little mini, which was really good. I measured it all, so I knew it would. But I'm going to dye it a little bit darker, and then I want to do something, some sort of pattern things. I'm going to think about it, but yes, I'm really pleased with it. I can fit an awful lot in it. I'm going to put wool in it, and then I'm going to put some, oh god, you can see me, I'm in my hat, it's so cold out here. And then I'm going to put some of the cardboard boxes on top, and maybe the books as well, so really pleased with that. Here we are, not too far in. I love doing all of that wool, absolutely fine. Everything's ready down here. Boxes are done. The only thing I hate doing is separating the big wool out into, because it's quite, you have to really pull it, and then I have to tie it up with string, but that's all done. I'm going to go and have some lunch, and I will nearly be there. It's not as cold as I thought. But I do need my hat. Oh my god, I look awful. Right, so people, hopefully you can hear me. This is fantastic to explain to you what a bat is. So a bat is the shape, because everyone goes on about carded and stuff. A bat is how it comes off the machine. So look at this. This is a huge rolled bat. That is a bat, and that's why carded wool can come in bats, which is, can you see me? Which is a big shape, or slithers, which is rope-like. But there you go. That's proof of a bat, how it comes off the machine. So, so this is the bit. It's not my favourite, but actually this might work quite well, making it easier to pull apart. So the orders have eased up considerably. What are we, the 11th of December? So I did the sale because I really wanted to push people to, sorry about the noise, purchase things as now rather than in the next sort of week and a half, because now's when I start to get, well, I'd say in a week's time I start to get people saying, oh, can you guarantee delivery for Christmas? And I'm like, well, no. So I put my dates on. I don't know what my last posting date is. I think I've moved it back to the UK to at least the 16th. But yeah, I really don't like this time period when people are they can get quite aggressive on Etsy saying, well, can you do like expedited delivery and stuff like that? And I'm like, well, yeah, but you're going to have to pay for it. Yeah, so people get a bit sort of stroppy around about this time, all because they didn't plan ahead. Look at it, it's lovely. All because they didn't plan ahead and purchase stuff early. But so yeah, I do know that the orders sort of calmed down a bit now. But over Christmas last year and New Year, I still had people ordering. So I think people get vouchers or something. That's too much. We're not giving away wool for free, people. So I still had people ordering over in between Christmas and the New Year. So that's why I do want to keep my kits stocked up. I've got enough to do. You know, I thought, well, my sheep kit is probably my most popular, but actually the Highland cows have been selling really well lately. So, yes, I'll carry on cracking on with this. It's not as cold as I thought it was in here. This is much easier doing it like this. And then I tie string round these. And the other thing I wanted to say was, oh yeah, I was whinging about vlogmas and I don't really get it. And I kind of do get it in a way. But however, I am really, I've watched several people. I'm trying to sort of really get into it. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So I watch several people, but yeah, I'm really getting into Crafty Clegg. I can't talk and count. 6, 7. Yeah, Crafty Clegg's. I'll put the name of her channel up. And she's got lots of advent calendars. And I was going to say as well, 8. I don't see any really good advent calendars. I think my friend Vicky's got Barn to Yarn and she's enjoying that advent calendar, but I don't see any advent calendars that would be exciting for me to open, because I know the makers do one and Crafty Kit Company I think do one, but they're kind of, I think, are they more like beginner kits? So I just don't see anywhere. And I see Crafty Clegg opening up Toft's advent calendar, which is crochet. I'd love to be able to crochet, I just can't. And that looks really exciting, and I think, oh, wouldn't it be lovely if we had a really good felting one? But then what would you want inside it? Just like lots of different wools, I suppose, and locks. I know Vicky showed one of hers. She had some nice locks. But if anyone knows of any really good advent calendars, like the World of Wool one is not really suitable. Oh, you're balanced on some wool. So the World of Wool advent calendar just isn't really suitable. Well, it's like tops mostly, and it's more for spinning and dyeing and stuff like that, so it's not really ideal for needle felters. My ear is really healing up well. We're 10 days, 11 days post-surgery, 12 days post-surgery, so that's really good. So I'm starting to feel more normal, still really careful with it, but yeah, we're getting there. So I'm on to the next 10. I'm having a little bit of trouble sourcing this wool. This is what happens when you come up with a design. You have to be really careful about what you're going to use in it, because yeah, I'm having trouble sourcing that wool, but I think I might have a replacement. And just as I said, oh, I don't have many orders. Oh, they're slowing up. I got 4 orders in again. Well, 4 orders in last night, so that was really good. So they're still going, and it's the 11th of December. So it's the next day. Look at this, it's going all foggy. It's 8 in the morning and it was clear earlier. And now it's like all the fog is coming in. So I made a little bit more progress on this sheep that I'm doing. I looked them up and they have really skinny legs, so I can't do any more on the legs than that. These guys, I'm on Miss Rabbit, finishing that today. I just wanted to show you, yeah, oh gosh, so, I mean, I think you can tell. Right, there we go, I've moved back a bit. So it's 8 in the morning, it's just so dark. So I have, when I'm filming, I have this light, and I have to have this light on as well. Otherwise it's just impossible. So this is a scarf that my stepmom made. She weaves. Look at the quality of this. It is absolutely stunning. Let me just get it up a bit close. Look at the colours. So this was a present for my birthday. But it is beautiful. I am, so impressed with her work. This is the wool that I'm going to use. It's one I bought at Yarndale, so I'm going to have to do a bit of washing, but I think it will be perfect for the effect. But it's a beautiful fleece. Everyone asks me, where'd you get your wool? So stuff like this, you have to go direct to a farmer. This is like half a fleece, I think. So just, you have to, Etsy, obviously Zoe Robson, UK based only, Fleece for You. But yeah, this, yeah, like I said, was at Yarndale, so it's kind of a one-off, isn't it, really? So you sort of have to go direct to farmers if you can find them, and it's better if you can see the whole fleece that you're buying rather than just buying blind online. So the dogs are still asleep, so I'm going to crack on with this. I've done the body and the head. This is the task of the day, really, is to do this, not wash the fleece, which I really want to do right now. But yeah, I've got to crack on and get this video done. And then it's on to Mr. Fox, which he's the hardest one for me to recreate, I think. I always worry I won't get him the same, because Mr. Badger didn't look the same in the video. But yeah, crack on with Miss Hare. Miss Rabbit, Miss Hare. So this is Mr. Racka sheep so far. I've done his legs, his coat. So these are going to be, oh, you can't really see with my hand in the way. Those are going to be his horns. His neck looks long, it so isn't. This fleece, although it looks lovely, is really hard to get the locks out. I mean, if it was easy, everybody would do it, wouldn't they? But it's really tricky pulling the locks out. There's quite a lot of yellow, So I might actually dye this lot afterwards, but I think I've got enough to finish. But as you can see, it's a real mixed colour, but luckily there is a bit of a, you know, a sort of beigey colour to these sheep, so I might get away with it. It might look okay. But yeah, very tricky to work with and to get out a decent length of lock. It's fine if you wanted to sort of do it flat and felt it so it's just a fluffy sheep. But having long locks hanging down, it's proving a little bit harder.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer light, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh bells call, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you're so far yet close? I think I hear them call. So baby, let it snow. Deck the house. That's when the snow starts falling. I pick all the presents up for you. Decorate the fireplace for two.
So there we are so far, and I'm waiting the eyes. I ordered them off Etsy. I don't think they've even been dispatched yet. People always ask, where'd you get, you know, your eyes or specific eyes? Just search on Etsy, honestly. Just search sheep eyes and they'll come up. The coat, it doesn't look as bad as it is to me. Right, so if I go in, you can see there's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of multi-colours in it. But I nearly decided to do it all a different way, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm quite happy with it. I don't know if I'd be selling this guy online or anything because of his horns, but he'll come with me to shows sort of as examples. I want to do a load of sheep. But yes, okay, and just yeah, wait for the eyes now. Just filming Mr. Fox, losing the light, but look at this beautiful sky. Lovely sunset going on out there, and Mr. Racka sheep still waiting for his eyes. Good girls! So there we are, all covered. It's just drying, so it's a bit patchy. I just wanted it not pine because I've got a few darker things in my office. So hopefully it dries not too bad, and I'm just doing another layer. All I used was like this really simple interior wood dye, so I don't know quite. It's still quite, yeah, still quite damp. So, and it's a cold day, so it's not really drying that well. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's okay. I'm looking forward to filling it with wool, put it that way. So the eyes arrived, and here I am just defining the head a little bit. I do quite often give things a really good squidge with my fingers. So here's the Racka sheep all done, and I like the overall. I mean, their forelocks look like that, so do look them up. He looks a bit like he's got a little fringe, but that is what they look like. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I remembered the tail as well. For those of you that know me, I always forget the tail till the very end. But pleased with him. I did a couple of other mushrooms for my tree, just sort of playing around with ideas and just playing around with wools. And also I did this chanterelle mushroom. The base is a bit thick, but yeah, really pleased with it. I think it looks nice. So there we go. There's a few extra things I did. So felters, that is it. It's a bit of a short one, but I'm going to have a 10-day break and do lots of fun stuff, do some more punch needling, some more felting, and I also bought a little crochet kit, which I'm really excited about. So that's everything for this year. Just to let you know that the lump that I had removed came back benign, so that was fantastic news. There were some abnormalities around it, so they would have told me to get it removed anyway, so that's really good. And yeah, fantastic news. So I hope all of you have really happy holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, and we will see you in 2024. Take care, everybody.